Find it. Okay. I have another quote, this time from the Kabbalah, which sort of, to me, says a lot about what spirituality is. It says, the perfect world is all around us, but broken into pieces. And this one's called Pieces of Perfection. The cave is dark, and I am in the dark, far away in the cave. Nothing is all there is. Perfect, unbroken. No thing moving, no time pulsing, no space breathing, not even thoughts, yet I know I am in that cave. On the verge of awareness, something stirs, attention perks up. I hear droning, a keening, trilling, thrumming. Is it far away or near, in my head or in the cave? Perhaps the cave is humming. My searching eyes see lights in the dark, jiggling, glowing sparks. Maybe I'm seeing things. The tiny lights are all around, packed close together, a bubbling froth of many colors. I feel them curling in, spiraling, somersaulting in ever tighter loops. A one-way whirlpool. Nothing can stop the suck into the belly flop. Utter silence. Crystalline emptiness. A pregnant hollow, and then I explode in a blast of bagpipes, whirling syllables, torrential confetti, a perfect multiplicity of pieces. And this one also has pieces in it. It's called Piecing Dream Scraps. Body in which the dream floats for the duration, to do what? The question presses down like morning dew on a blade of grass, bowed by the weight of water beating along the spine. In the long run, does it matter when the silver cord cobbling soul and body together is severed? How tenaciously we begin each day with sacred rituals, whatever we may call them, steaming mug, paper lightning, rice flour column on the doorstep, transient beauty to entreat the lords of time and incidentally feed the ants. When sun entrains the stars, we whisper a prayer, perhaps not even knowing it is a prayer, for the residuals of the day and the already arcing parabola of tomorrow. For the duration is the doorstep to the long run, and the design drawn each day creates the after, if not the ever. I dream of a black mountain wrapped in a white spiral winding upward, unborn raindrops beating on bare limbs, trembling, light erupting into light.
So, in our last section, spirituality, my first poem I think is appropriate for this environment. It's actually about Maharishi. Called The Master. A galactic silence drifts over the world during these, the Master's last days. Each moment, a button coming undone, the jewels of the mind exposed to float endless in time. So many decades obedient, we reached for the satin muscle of truth, stretched long by invisible hands. How we wanted to be changed, to be absorbed. Eyes closed, we opened the door to silent chasms of ice, the mists of the moon. Everything we touched dissolved. Today and forever, his light burns in us, soft as a fontanelle, the place where light collects under the skin. My final poem brings us back to the season, late fall or early winter, and it was the quiet poem that I chose to end my book, Under a Prairie Moon. called night vision. Snow falls softly, and the last rosy cloud grays, abandoning the mind's horizon. The shoulders of hills hunch against the cold, the field a flat belly punctuated by the navel of a frozen pond. Skirting dark clumps left by a plow, 2 dogs trot a hedgerow as the veil of night pours over eyes that turn within. Remembering the fire of the invisible, I feel the body of the earth becoming my body filled with quiet stars and snow. So thank you very, very much for coming. It was a pleasure to read to everyone. And I made some nice little goodies for after. I hope you'll stay and share them with us. I made amaretti, which is an Italian cookie made out of mostly almonds, and then some brownies.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, yes. Thank you.
Do you have your book here, Susie?
Yeah,
She
I do.
does.
I do have it.
Let's thank the ladies. And it's interesting that there was mention of Whitman, because the next event we're going to have is Walt Whitman Live here, and it's in the works. Actually, we might have another event before that, but in December there'll be that, and then possibly a singing group coming in November. So stay tuned. Our new website will be coming up, and we'll be posting things on the home page. We'll have that capability. So take a look at I think mum.edu/library, just like it's always been. So welcome, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, Suzanne.